The subcommittee will come to order. As we get going, this is our first one, and I'd like to actually say I'm elated to have Ms. Sewell sitting next to me, one of the people I genuinely like, and my little boy is fascinated with your jacket. If you hear sudden noise, I have a 2-year-old in the little room right behind us. So shall we actually get going? I was going to let you introduce your, do you have a witness?
I do.
I'm going to let you, when we get done with,
Okay.
So let's do opening statements, and then let's get this going. First, good morning. Welcome to the 119th Congress and our first Ways and Means Oversight hearing. I have a script here, but I'm going to go off of it because I already shared with you. For many of us, we've had a couple of years here, the fussing back and forth between what was put, the cash that was put in the Inflation Reduction Act, hiring lots of people. The fact of the matter is we now have data that how hard it has been, almost impossible, to hire those very staffers. We actually have data in here that we'd like to present and walk through on the actual spend versus the actual projected collections, now that we're, 30 plus months in, and how far off target we are. We have data in here talking from the IRS's own information when 31% of the phone calls during tax season are actually being answered. Is the solution an army of more bodies in the same environment where when they had even the resources they were not able to hire? Or is it ultimately a technology solution, just as so much of the rest of the world has actually stepped into? My personal fixation is how do you modernize the IRS so it can meet its mission and actually reduce the friction with the population, taxpayers, those who are just trying to survive and trying to understand. Our history here, particularly when you get near the IRS, it becomes a partisan whipping boy. But the fact of the matter is you have a country that's borrowing about $70,000, $80,000 every second. And by the end of this decade, those numbers go up dramatically. Maybe actually understanding what we're doing, how we're doing it. Could we do it better? Could we do it fairer? Could we do it with more public understanding? And maybe less sense of hostility between the agency, Congress, and the very public we represent. And with that, let me hand it over to the ranking member, who I'm elated to be sitting next to.
Thank you.